Hi, this is Press Play by Evie, and today's episode is What Age Are You Stuck In? Most people are stuck at a particular age. Something that haunts them, that bothers them about their childhood, and that they've never quite gotten over. So, for the rest of their lives from that point onwards, they try to resolve. So maybe you're stuck at the 8-year-old girl or boy, or 14-year-old girl or boy, and you keep going through these cycles, trying to resolve that which you feel and believe you were not able to resolve at that age. And you begin to realize that there is a pattern in the actions that you take and the people that you align yourself with. And if you're brave enough and really look and observe, especially without critical judgment, you begin to notice these patterns that you have formed, all geared towards salvaging the little child, protecting the little child, simulating what happened with the intention of coming out with a better outcome. And whether that outcome truly is the better option or not may not be something that we can judge on face value. Whatever you consider to be a better outcome is again based on that child, what they believed they could achieve if they had the power or the money or the ability to overcome their situation. And so today, the challenge to us is to look at that young child, apologize to them as a way of beginning to find ourselves out of that situation, and ask them, what do you need from me now? I'm older, I'm more capable than I was, I've learned more, and therefore I'm in a position to support you. What is it that you need from me? And upon contemplating that, not even rushing to get an immediate aha moment where it's very clear what you need to, but being open to going through that journey with the younger version of yourself. What is it that they needed at that age that you can support them with now? And as you walk that journey, the intention is to get to a point where they have, or you have made amends. You have asked for forgiveness if you believe you betrayed your younger self, and you have taken some actions to console your younger self and find closure. And closure can be different things. In some instances, it might mean actual addressing of the issue. If it was a problem you had with an individual and it's someone you can approach now and have a conversation in which might help you get the closure, that is one thing. But sometimes closure doesn't always look like the ultimate solution that you would have wanted, because maybe the subject of your trauma no longer exists, or they're not easily approachable, or it could have been a situation, a traumatic situation that happened to you, and you cannot go back to that situation anymore. So it's finding what is the easiest way to get yourself closure. And as you go through this process, please also involve other people who can be support systems for you. People that you might know on a personal level that are genuine and true, or it could be someone that you seek in the professional sense, a counselor, or someone that can help you overcome this. And as you move away now and accept and console and find closure for the young child, allow yourself to now walk through the other phases of life that you missed out because you were stuck as the 8-year-old you, for example. Perhaps the things that you experienced or didn't experience during the teenage years because you were still stuck as the 8-year-old you, or circumstances you found yourself with, or an approach that you took that you otherwise would not have taken had you not experienced what you did as a younger child. So now walk that journey and start finding ways also to appreciate, experience the years that you missed out because you're stuck. And while if it's the teenage years, you may not do every single thing that perhaps a teenager would do, but it's finding what are the key highlights. Was it an event that you'd have wanted to attend, or that went really wrong for you in your teenage years because you're also awkward and you're still stuck in the trauma of your childhood? Then throw yourself a party, have a good time, and relive, but do it in an even better way because you're now in a position to. Is it a trip you would have wanted to go to, maybe have more fun, just relax without too much stress, too much pressure? Then that might look like you booking a trip. It could even be just a drive that you take to a nearby town or to a nearby activity. You could invite some good friends or people that you're close to and just have a really good time. And in your mind, tell yourself, this is what I would have wanted and I was missing, and I'm doing it for myself now. And I acknowledge what I went through, what I missed, what I did. And this is my way of closing this chapter and letting it go. So whatever activity, interaction, experience you need, you could say, I dedicate this week to my teenage self. And this week, I will listen to the songs that bring that nostalgia. I will dance the way I wanted. I will go for a certain event, go for a particular trip, hang out with some friends. And I will celebrate my teenage years this week or this month and find closure for whatever I felt I missed out. And then move into your 20s, depends on how old you are right now, and do the same. And ask yourself, what again did I miss out on? Or what decisions did I make that I would not have had I not been stuck as a young child in an adult's body? And do that for yourself. Dedicate, could be a day, could be a week, could be a month, whatever it is you feel you need to do. Create a plan and say, this is my bucket list for my teenage years. This is my bucket list for my 20s. And try and leave that bucket list for your 20s. Because remember, this is not the bucket list for your entire life. So it's more pick like, what are the 3 things that if you did in the period that you missed out on would bring you ultimate joy and closure? And do those 3 things. If you want to push it, maybe 5 things. Perhaps don't go beyond that. And once you do those, you're like, oh, thank you. I had a good time. I'm so grateful for whatever I experienced, and being able to give myself the forgiveness, the closure, the experience, and the joy that I have. And I'm now ready to move on to the next chapter. And you do that decade by decade by decade, depending on how old you are, until you arrive at the age that you are on this day. And now you're like, I'm in the present and I'm happy. I have closed those chapters. I have made peace with them. And now I have the opportunity to live present, aware, making choices and living the bucket list of the now me going forward and looking forward to a happier future where I am more self-aware, present, capable, having reclaimed back my power and my joy and my hope for life, for my life. As always, thank you so much. I look forward to getting your comments, your stories, and let's encourage each other. Let's grow together. Let's share tips, guidance, wisdom with one another. Have a good day.